It's another day for safer outdoor activities in Beijing, without choking smog and no need to wear facial masks. Official data show the city recorded only 23 heavy pollution days in 2017, and over two-thirds of the whole year were good air days.
I have been living in Beijing for 10 years. In the past, I wore facial masks on smoggy days. Conditions have improved a lot, and now I can take my children out to play on weekends.
Previously, the first thing I did when getting ready to go out was grab a facial mask and put it on immediately, but now I seldom do that.
The capital saw a heavy burst of smog in 2013. People spent over half the year living under a hazy spell. On January 12th of that year, the PM 2.5 reading once surpassed 900 micrograms per cubic meter in downtown areas. The spell forced Beijing to issue its first orange alert in history for heavy smog. Authorities say several factors are contributing to the improvement of air quality in Beijing, including efforts to demolish coal-fired boilers and also the reduction of high-emission vehicles. An obvious sign of the improvement is the reduced sales of smog-related products. Inside shopping centers of Beijing's commercial hotspots, most of the facial masks on shelves remain untouched. It's pretty much the same for other household products, like air purifiers. Mr. Wang has been working in the store for 3 years.
I used to sell 20 to 30 air purifiers each day during peak smoggy weather, but now the number is less than 10 for a whole week.
Potential customers finally appeared after about 2 hours waiting.
Beijing's air quality improved in 2017, but it's still worse than in southern China. I still use an air purifier to deal with it.
Beijing authorities have vowed to limit PM 2.5 particle emissions to 35 micrograms per cubic meter by 2030. It's still higher than the maximum of 10 micrograms recommended by the World Health Organization.
Vehicle emissions take up an increasing percentage of the total pollutants in Beijing. As a next step, we will intensify supervision of the high-emission vehicles.
Officials attribute these improvements to drier and windier weather over the past year. But they have decided to make sure the trend sticks by tightening controls over polluters, keeping the sky blue over the capital. 孟庆生 CGTN 北京